Today in Smackey's Garage, we're going to be doing a video that a lot of you asked for. We're going to be changing out the front differential fluid on my 2018 F150. Pretty straightforward project, so let's go ahead and let's jump into it. A few important things we need to check before doing this project. One, we have the right fluid. I'm running this Motorcraft 7585 weight oil. It's the right one for this truck. Two, we need to make sure that we have the right fluid pump. So not only do you need the right fluid pump, but you need to make sure that it fits the top of this container, and you also need to make sure that it can get in the differential. So to do this project, we're going to look at flushing the differential. So we're going to drain it and then put new fluid in, and I'm going to show you why. So let's go ahead and jump into there. Now, while I go ahead and jump into doing this project, I'm actually going to remove this right here just to give myself a little bit more room, because I want my truck on a level ground, and I also want to be able to slide underneath and access things. So by removing this, it's going to give you a little bit more space to slide under the front. 10 millimeter for these. Okay, so to do this project, a few important steps first. One, we need to make sure we have the right pump that's going to go on the top of these, and then we need to have a hose to help us drain this fluid out. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to test fit this pump here. I'm going to go ahead and link all this in the description too, if you need it. Now, with these, they're actually a wider mouth bottle. So to get the fluid back in, you need to have something that's going to fit on the top of it. And to do that, you're going to need a pump somewhat like this. So let's go ahead and drop it in. You need to double check, make sure that this fits over the top, because a lot of the standard ones don't. So you need a special one for this. And I will link this one in the description below. Now I'm going to go ahead and just lay underneath the truck, because that's where I'm going to have the best access. All right, so here's your differential under the truck, and you can see that the front of this is actually so close to the steering up there that there's really no easy way to get this off and then get it back together. And looking at mine, everything is rusty, so if I were to break a bolt, it would pretty much be impossible for me to get everything back together without taking everything apart. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to drain the fluid from that little hole up there. Now to do this, I'm going to go ahead and ensure that I can take that cap off first. So just a 3/8 ratchet, stick it in. 3/8 ratchet's in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull as hard as I can. Okay. And I'm going to take this out. Now if you're on level ground, nothing should come dripping out. But you see, nothing actually came dripping out. So we're going to go ahead and use a pump and stick a hose in there to get everything out. All right, now to make this work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hose here that I have linked in the description. I'm going to cut it to about 2 feet in length, and we're going to use this to suck everything out. Now, not the ideal way. The ideal way would be you take the cover off, but you know, this is a good enough way to do it for now. And we'll inspect the oil, see how it looks. The front differential, not as worried about as I would be the rear differential, especially on these 4-wheel drive trucks where I'm not in 4-wheel drive a lot. So I'm going to go ahead, cut off maybe 2 feet of this, and then we're going to go ahead and suck some of it out. Which probably don't need 2 feet, but we'll do maybe like 1.5 feet. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this. I'm just going to tape this in place for now. I'm going to put it in here and then tape it so that it doesn't fall out. And it doesn't need to be a tight seal because this tube is already pretty tight on there. So with that, I just need a place, I can put this in, I just need a place to drain this out. So you can see I got a little bit dripping out, which is good. That means it's at the right level, and it actually looks pretty clean. So that's also great. So with this, I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in here, try to get it all the way to the bottom that I can. And you know, this tube just barely fits, which is perfect. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just start pumping. Now, if you can see the color that's coming out, it's actually really clear. So it's obvious that this fluid is still in really good condition. Now, the better you can get that seal from tube to tube, the better suction you're gonna get for this project. I'm just gonna continue doing this until I get as much as I can out. The reality of doing it this way is it takes a long time to do. I mean, overall the fluid's a little bit dark, but it's not horrible. So after we got that done, I'm gonna go ahead and put the pump back into one of these, and then we're gonna go ahead and pump this in until it starts overflowing. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this now and pump this back up with clean fluid until it comes out. It usually takes around 2 quarts. I'm just gonna continue pumping until it's full and streaming out. Okay, that looks like it's streaming out. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and take this, put this back in. And then we're gonna throw some thread sealant on it to ensure that it doesn't leak. And it should be good, should be full. Take this, tighten it back up. After this is done, I like to wipe this down with paper towel just to make sure that nothing's leaking after. So I'm gonna go ahead and gonna do that, and I should be good to go. All right, overall, pretty straightforward project. Really took a little bit of time to get all that fluid out and to get that fluid back in. You really wanna make sure that you're topped off before you close it back up. Use some thread sealant on it when you put it back together, and that's pretty much it. Thanks for tuning in to Smackey's Garage this week. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.